Alright everybody, what is up? This is I'm once again, back and ready for a little bit more Starcraft 2 action. We are in Antiga Shipyard, and I know I've been playing this guy a lot earlier, this CptLaxSauce, the Terran, in the bottom left-hand corner position. I'm going through one of his replay packs, and the very first one in the pack was a TVP, and here he is, and his opponent in the top right-hand corner, Lannister the Bold. I added the Bold. It sounds pretty cool. Kind of like In Control's dog, Barristan the Bold, you know? So, yeah, I've been going through a couple of CptLaxSauce's replays, and he's one of... Winter is coming. Okay? He's one of those guys that does not just put a replay pack of a bunch of wins, actually. If you look on my stream, I casted a loss of his, and that's really impressive, actually, that players are willing to put out there their losses. That way they can perhaps learn from them and see, where they went wrong. Pylon down for Lannister the Bold here, and as he moves out here, here's his probe going to scout the bottom right-hand corner position. He's going to be dreadfully sorry, but that's okay, because he'll find him on his next path here. I don't actually know what this chat conversation's about anymore. Winter is coming. Are you an imp? Oh. Is that Skyrim? Oh gosh, my nerd senses are just failing me. I'm kind of embarrassed. But yeah, you have the 13 gateway going down for the Protoss player and the 12 racks. So standard here. Not a whole lot really going on to start this game. This replay pack, courtesy of CptLaxSauce and /r/castit. If you ever want to get into casting, you don't want to get some games casted, I encourage you to head over to that subreddit. That is /r/castit. And here we go again, CptLaxSauce, not really scouting the right way, but hey, you can't really blame him. The assimilator about to finish up here for Lannister the Bold. Super standard game so far, and I like this by CptLaxSauce's blockage here. It's going to prevent the scout from Lannister. He has no idea what the gas timings are inside, and if you'll notice, there are no gases, so this could be a one-rack expand. And wow, really smart there from CptLaxSauce. Realizes, hey, I don't need the supply yet. I'm going to go ahead and buff that up so that doesn't get destroyed. Very nicely done. Cybernetics core now on the way, as you can see there. It's still only one gas from the Protoss player. So, no kind of crazy gas cheese, DTs or Stargate play. But CptLaxSauce is going to get in here and see it all. He's going to see the cyber core. He's going to see the one gas. He's going to have a pretty good idea what's going on. Now, it'll be interesting to see where the Terran goes from here. I assume he's just going to go one rack fast expand. He has to, and yep, there it is. Making me look like a genius. Not that that was very hard, but yeah. And this poor drone or poor probe. What is he? He is an SCV. Poor SCV gonna meet his end, probably, unless he can dance around here. I'm not too interested in it, but looks like he's gonna. Oh, don't die to the probe, man. He's gonna get out, and the Stalker being chrono boosted out as well as warp gate research. So it'll be interesting to see. Now, does Lannister the Bold have any idea about this expo? No, he does not. I have a pretty solid idea, though, that he will be scouting with that Stalker as soon as it goes up. And he's just going to do a one gateway expand here. I guess it's more... Wait. This is a gateway is built... Oh, I was like, there's a gateway building, but that's warp gate technology. My bad. Yeah, so Lannister here dropping the one gateway expand. He's going to be right on par economically with our Terran friend, and we have a little small push coming out here by Lannister the Bold. Not going to be anything serious, just a poke, see what's going on up there, and we're going to see how far up he gets. And bunker, goodbye. And that's taking a little extra couple hits, but all of that's on the shield, it's not going to matter. Oh, my mouse just freaked out there. But yeah, two more barracks is finishing up, and this is standard. And as soon as you get this orbital command here, you drop down to two more barracks. And the tech lab, yep, and there it is. So now grabbing some gases here, and the robotics bay, or robotics facility, as it were. So 3-gate robo into a robo, or 3 gates into a robo. Wow, I'm tongue-tied today. And we're probably going to see, I don't know, if I had to guess, might see a little immortal push right here at the front, try to break that down, and come here and pressure this expo. But he could just be teching right straight away into Colossus too. Or, that could just be for an observer. There's a lot of options still that the Protoss could go with. Stimpak is on the way here. And we look at the unit counting station, there are 24 SCVs to 20 probes, but with mules, that makes things pretty even. Yeah, about, they're hovering between 840 minerals apiece. Be interested to see what the Terran player does here with all this gas he's getting. It looks like he's just going to be, getting Marines and Marauders here. 2 tech labs and a reactor. Grabbing a 3rd gas, so he's probably going to be going to medevacs here shortly. And it looks like we're going to have a little bit of a push here from CptLaxSauce. Try to get in and do some damage. Now, Lannister the Bold is going to see this. And he's going to see all of it. And what's he do here back in his base to defend? Not a whole lot of anything just yet, but he doesn't have a forge. So the only thing he could do is chrono boost some morph gates. And start getting out some units. And there comes a warp in round. Is just now about to finish. And there goes the chrono boost down on the robo. The Immortal can get out in time, but the push is indeed turning around. So, not much of a matter here. Bullet dodged, I guess you could say. I don't know how that attack would have went. It probably would have ended disastrously for the Terran, actually. You look at all those zealots in that century, just, a force field, and you're done, baby boy. You're done, baby boy. So, first Immortal about to pop out, and +1 is on the way, as Stimpak is about to finish. So we're seeing 2 Marines and 2 Marauders at a time here for CptLaxSauce. And as soon as that starport gets up, he's going to have a pretty formidable force. But Lannister will not be fooled. He sees it all. Sees the combat. He sees the Stimpak shield, the Stimpak finishing. Sees the combat shield being worked on. Both players doing a great job of macroing and keeping their money low. This is a diamond level replay, by the way, for anybody that actually cares. It shouldn't actually matter, because both players are playing pretty well here. And the forge going down, so after seeing the engineering bay, decided he's going to want to start getting some of his own upgrades, the double forge. And here comes the switch from the starport and the factory. 2 medevacs at a time are going to be produced. This is going to be a pretty good army out of CptLaxSauce. He's probably going to want to go up here, do some damage, maybe take out a little bit of this, army, and then he's going to want to push in a little bit, or maybe just back off and be happy with the damage he's done. Supply count is 88 to 86 in favor of the Terran player, but that's such a minuscule amount it doesn't even matter. I don't know what the objective of this probe was. He knew there was a Marine there because of the observer, but that's okay. Twilight Council is about to complete somewhere over the rainbow. Probably back here. There it is. It'll be interesting to see whether you guys recharge your blank. Based on the number of zealots, I'm gonna say charge, but yep, charge it is. Call me a genius, everybody. Go ahead and chat, type out, call me a genius. Now, CptLaxSauce, is gonna move out. This was scouted by Lannister because of Lannister. It's scouted by Lannister the Bold because of that observer right outside the base. Now this is going to hit way before the Zealot charge and the +1/+1 for the Protoss player. Now CptLaxSauce scans up the hill, says, "No dice, baby bice." But he's going to come up here and drop inside the main. 2 medevacs, full army's way out of position for Lannister. Snap call there, pulls them all back. Let's see what CptLaxSauce decides to go after. Nothing really, doesn't get anything really done at all. He's going to come up here and drop right outside the main. Lannister's just got to hold on until this +1/+1 and this charge finish. Charge has got about 40 seconds left to go. +1/+1 has about 50 seconds left to go. Oh, very nice abuse of the medevacs, being able to see the high ground there. Getting a nice concave from the low ground. Is he going to get it? Is he going to get an Immortal with it? He does, but nice force fields to prevent anything else. And 110 supply for the Terran player, 96 for the Protoss. 2 sentries way out in the middle of the open. You don't want any of that. And got pretty lucky there with keeping those sentries back. Check out the units lost tab. He's going to be at it's pretty even trade so far. The only thing that differs is the supply differential, which is now 10 supply in favor of the Terran player. A bunch more barracks coming down here and a command center ready to take the third. Probably will take that third right there. Super safe. And get an economic lead here. As you can see, +2/+2 is on the way for the Terran player, and +1/+1 just now finished for the Protoss. So Terran has the edge in upgrades, but not by a whole lot. And the Ghost Factory. I'm not gonna lie, I love Ghost Play, and wherever that factory is. Oh god, these guys are just not using their mains. Alright, that Ghost Factory right there. I love Ghost Play. Kind of curious where all these guys are going. Funny, funny, funny. Oh, a little proxy pylon action going on over here. I don't think that's going to be worth a whole lot. But, oh, a drop in the main by CptLaxSauce. Not a whole lot here to deal with it. What's he going to do? Be kind of curious to see what the Stalkers go for. And he's just kind of picking up. And he picks up just in time. Oh, you better get out of there, though, son. You're going to be done, baby boy. He gets out of there just in time. The third has been secured by CptLaxSauce. It'll be interesting to see if he makes this into a planetary or an orbital. I would make it into a planet or an orbital, and he does. I didn't actually switch there because I saw he did. I was just wrong. I just misspoke. But I do like that orbital there. He's been on the aggressive this entire time. Doesn't really have to worry. Going after these destructible rocks, he's going to want to open this path up so he can attack a third a lot easier. CptLaxSauce has to be feeling pretty good. He's up 20 supply. He doesn't know that. But he does know that he's been in the face of the Protoss the whole time. He does know that. Doesn't have a third. But CptLaxSauce should be a little worried about the Lannister, the Bold's pylon placement all over the map. And with that Ghost Factory done, +3 attack on the way, +2 attack, +2 defense about to finish, and Mobius Reactor on the way, should be a little bit of concern for the Protoss player. He has a pretty good army himself, though. He's got some Templar in there, as it were. Not a joke of a force by any means, but the income tab shows 57 Harvesters for Terran, 47 for the Protoss. This game could easily get out of hand with one favorable engagement for the Terran player. I do like the fact that he's put proxy pylons all over the map and he's hiding a probe up here. And that third is now going down for the Protoss player significantly later. Significantly later than the Terrans. I could see the Terran player just waiting for a couple ghosts, 4 ghosts. As soon as those ghosts pop out, I bet we're going to see a push from the Terran player. Because 2 good EMPs, and this army's done. It's done, very much so. I'd almost like to see him wait for +3 attack. Just because, you know, if you're going to get that upgrade, you might as well wait for it. Psionic Storm is about to finish for the Protoss, which is a really big, huge upgrade. That upgrade is going to make or break. I do believe these Stalkers have Blink, and they do. So every Templar Archive research is done now. Or Twilight Council, I'm sorry. But everything is done. Personal cloaking is on the way for the ghosts. We go to the army or the units tab. 6 Immortals, 7 Stalkers, 4 Sentries, and 4 High Templar, and 35 Zealots to the 6 Ghosts, 51 Marines, and 26 Marauders. It'll be really interesting to see what happens here in this engagement. A scouting Zealot goes out there. I'll be kind of curious to see what happens. Big battle. Oh my goodness. 200 supply for the Terran player. The supply is dropping for the Protoss. A couple of great EMPs went down. No storms went down at all. This is going to be the engagement that Terran just cleans it up. And even if he doesn't, folks, he's got the economic advantage. One ghost does get a pretty decent storm off, but I don't think it's going to be enough. We're at 160 supply to 80 for the Terran player. The last Immortal goes down, and he literally could just march into the main if he wanted to, folks. I don't think it's going to make a difference at all. Lannister leaves the game, no GG. Did he just type that out to be quirky? Or is the game actually over? Oh, the probes are stopped, the game is actually over. I'm a fool. But no GG. Great play there from CptLaxSauce. I'm waiting for the ghost, waiting for the +3. There wasn't a whole lot of attacking that game besides the couple of drops that happened over here, but what an amazing engagement from the Terran. Using this to get the concave and sticking his opponent just... I mean, like, the Terran player had this concave from here all the way here. I mean, all the way here, while the Protoss was just trying to force themselves into a choke, and it was easy peasy for the Terran, and those ghost heroes of the day, very much so, with their amazing EMPs. Amazing EMPs. So yeah, Lannister the Bold falls here to our hero CptLaxSauce in this game. In the games I've casted, CptLaxSauce is 2-1. Not that that matters at all, you know, these are great games. A huge shout out to him and /r/castit for giving me the opportunity to cast these games. So awesome. I really hope you enjoy it. Any comments you have about the game, or about my casting, I really encourage you to just drop them in the comment box below. Just let me know, hey Jordan, you sucked at this, you were great at that. Here's how you can improve your observing. I know I was like all over the flipping place today. I was like, oh my gosh, this is Starcraft 2, it's so much fun. I'm not usually that bad, I'd like to hope. But yeah, any things with the video quality, I think I'm streaming at 720p now, which is awesome. I got a new computer with a new processor. Not that you guys care. But yeah, so any comments below at all, let me know. Thank you all so much for watching this, and I hope you all have a great day.